Welcome to the deep dive.
Okay, so everyone listening in, I bet you've heard of the Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's like, the shipwreck everyone knows about.
All right.
But have you ever heard of the Sultana?
The Sultana rings a bell, but I couldn't tell you much about it.
Yeah, it's a story that's chilling, honestly, and just kind of gets lost in history, especially compared to the Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
This steamboat was cruising down the Mississippi River right after the Civil War ended.
Okay.
It was packed with Union soldiers heading home.
All right.
And get this.
Yeah.
It was carrying 6 times its capacity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
6 times?
It's insane.
Yeah. That's asking for trouble.
It is. And that brings us to the marketing lesson we're going to be talking about today.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
What can we learn from this historical tragedy about marketing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see where you're going.
Like, how can we avoid making similar mistakes in our own businesses?
Totally.
So let's dive into it.
All right.
So first of all, the Sultana sinking was a huge tragedy.
Absolutely.
Over 1,100 people died.
Yeah, it's crazy how few people know about it.
Right.
Like we said, everyone knows about the Titanic.
Yeah.
But it was a bigger maritime disaster.
Yeah.
And just overshadowed.
Yeah, and think about it. It happened just days after Lincoln's assassination.
Oh, wow.
Talk about bad timing.
Yeah, you couldn't pick a worse time.
It makes sense that it got buried in the news cycle.
Totally.
But that actually brings us to our first marketing lesson.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
Timing is everything.
Right.
I mean, think about it. You could have the most amazing product in the world, the catchiest slogan, the most beautiful branding.
Yeah.
But if you launch it at the same time as like a royal wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a huge political debate.
A huge political debate.
Good luck getting anyone to notice.
Exactly. No one's going to care.
It's just going to get lost in the noise.
Yeah. It's true. I've seen it happen so many times.
Yeah.
Like, companies will pour their heart and soul into a campaign.
Yeah.
And then, boom, some massive news story breaks.
Yeah.
And it's like their launch never even happened.
It makes me think of that time I tried launching a podcast on the same day as a new Taylor Swift album.
Oh, no.
Total flop.
Yeah.
Everyone was too busy streaming Lavender Haze to care about my deep dive into the history of cheese.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I get it.
Yeah, it's all about timing.
Totally.
So what can we do about it?
Well, first off, you got to monitor the news cycle.
Oh.
Like, be aware of what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
You know what's coming up. Anticipate any major events that could steal your thunder.
Right.
And then plan your launches accordingly.
So, like, if there's a huge event coming up, just hold off.
Maybe wait a week or two.
Yeah.
Just let the dust settle.
Okay, that makes sense.
And there are tools out there that can help.
Oh, really?
Like Google Trends.
Oh, yeah.
Social listening platforms. Okay. They can give you a heads up on what's capturing public attention. That's helpful. And help you avoid launching a campaign at the worst possible time.
Okay, so lesson 1.
Yeah.
Don't get sunk by bad timing.
Right.
Now, let's go back to the Sultana being overloaded.
Okay.
It makes me wonder if sometimes in marketing we try to cram too much in.
I see where you're going with this.
Like, are we guilty of overloading our audience the same way they overloaded that poor boat?
It's a great analogy.
Right.
Think about your email inbox.
Look, don't get me started.
How many newsletters and promotions do you actually read?
Like maybe 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
The Sultana reminds us that quality trumps quantity every time. Instead of blasting out generic messages to everyone.
Right.
Focus on creating valuable content that truly resonates with your target audience.
So less is more.
Exactly.
Instead of a million emails.
Yeah.
Maybe just send a few really well-crafted, targeted ones.
That's the idea.
It's kind of like instead of packing 2,000 people on a boat meant for a few hundred, you give everyone a comfy seat and a life vest.
Right.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Right.
Exactly.
We don't want to overload our audience.
No. We want to give them something they'll actually appreciate.
Okay, so quality over quantity.
Yes.
Got it.
And remember, it's not just about the quantity of your messaging.
Okay.
It's about the quality of the content itself. Like, when you're creating a piece of content, ask yourself, is this informative? Is this entertaining? Does it offer something genuinely valuable to my audience?
That's a good point.
Because if it doesn't, they're just going to tune it out.
They're going to hit delete.
Exactly.
All right, so we've talked about timing.
Right.
We've talked about quality over quantity. But there's one more marketing lesson I think we can pull from the Sultana.
I'm listening.
And it's the power of stories.
Oh, absolutely.
The story of the Sultana, though tragic, is captivating.
It is.
It reminds us that even forgotten or lesser-known stories can have a huge impact.
Totally.
People connect with narratives, with human experience.
A human experience.
You know,
yeah.
A dry statistic about steamboat safety.
Right.
Just won't resonate the same way a powerful story will.
It's like reading a textbook versus watching a movie.
Yes, exactly.
One is going to put you to sleep.
Totally.
The other is going to grab you by the collar and make you feel something.
It's like I might skim over a headline about a boat sinking.
Right.
But if you tell me about a specific soldier on that boat dreaming of getting home to his family after the war, that's going to stick with me.
Exactly. And as marketers, we need to remember that. Sharing authentic human stories.
Yeah.
Even, or perhaps especially if they're not well known.
Right.
Can be incredibly powerful.
Okay.
It's a way to build genuine connections with your audience.
So there you have it. 3 big marketing lessons, courtesy of a forgotten historical tragedy.
Yeah, let's recap.
Timing is everything.
Number 1.
Quality over quantity.
Number 2.
And harness the power of storytelling.
Number 3.
Don't forget those.
Write them down, folks.
And I think that's a great place to wrap up.
I agree.
But before we go,
I
want to leave you with a challenge.
Oh, a challenge. I like it.
What stories, what hidden gems can your brand bring to light? What narratives can you share that will resonate with your audience and create a lasting connection?
Think about it, folks.
And let us know.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
And we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
Bye.
Bye.
Step right up, we're diving in. Marketing tales from where to when. Curious facts that make you grin. Welcome, friends, let's begin. From lost campaigns to clever schemes, broken dreams and wild extremes, the lessons learned through all extremes. Truth is stranger than it seems. Oh, it's the deep dive you gotta hear. Marketing tales from far and near. The lessons wrapped in laughter clear. Oh yeah, we're taking the rear. Marketing myths and legends bold. Stories better than gold. Every tale is retold in ways you've never been told. From the quirky ads gone haywire to campaigns that catch fire. Every story to admire. Tune in and let's aspire. Oh, it's the deep dive you gotta hear. Marketing tales from far and near. Lessons wrapped in laughter clear. Oh yeah, we're taking the rear. From lost campaigns to clever schemes, broken dreams and wild extremes, the lessons learned through all extremes. Truth is stranger than it seems. Oh, it's the deep dive you gotta hear. Marketing tales from far and near. Lessons wrapped in laughter clear. Oh yeah, we're taking the rear. Oh yeah, we're taking the rear. Oh, it's the deep dive you gotta hear. Marketing tales from far and near. Lessons wrapped in laughter clear. Oh yeah, we're taking the rear. Oh yeah, we're taking the rear.